gonna lie. The issue with this is that the Lakers are up 20. 20, man.
Yeah.
In the third quarter, by the way.
Wow.
The Nuggets got down to 10 before the fourth. And they just went on from there. The thing that was really impressive with the Lakers that was working a lot was the LeBron AD pick and roll.
Yeah.
It was very effective. And for some reason, the thing is they kept going back to it, but they were doing different options out of it. For example, D-Lo did some pick and roll action, AD got a layup. Or you pass out of it to an open man in the corner. They were just missing shots. Like, they still kept with the same game plan. I heard people complaining about like why they steer away from that, but they kept doing it. They just didn't work out. Now, we'll say this though. You can't to have D-Lo, and shout out to D-Lo, hit 7 threes, like balling. Hear the noise out there and ball. LeBron gave you what he gave you. That's typical LeBron. AD gives what he gives you. Typical AD. Your superstar stepped up. You have the third star scorer, and you still lose. That is a demoralizing loss.
Frustrating. It's very frustrating for. I really just feel bad for Anthony Davis because I feel like our podcast and many other people have criticized him for, just not showing up or not being the player we believe him to be. And he did his thing in this game. I'm looking at his stats: 32 points, double-double, 11 rebounds, shot pretty well from the floor, played some pretty good defense, even on that last shot, even though it went in.
Yeah.
And to be up 20 going into the fourth or in the third quarter, you know what I mean? Like, that is super frustrating to feel like you did your job essentially and still come up short like that. That's tough.
Yeah, the only thing about AD is that he only took one shot in the fourth quarter.
Yeah.
That's the only thing about AD. Like, I was thinking to myself, I need to get the ball to AD while I'm watching that. I was like, they didn't. He only took one shot attempt.
Yeah.
You can't be in that spot as a superstar, a franchise player, and not, and you gotta have more of an effect than that. You know what I'm saying? You gotta have more of an impact, especially in that crucial part. You saw Joker do that. Joker got a roll in really late. Like, the team needed the buckets. Joker was like, okay, let me do this.
Yeah.
And Joker, by the way, was getting it every which way, man. Low post, old school, bro, backing people down.
Yeah.
Man, Joker's game is really something. It's so unique.
Absolutely.
I heard someone say it was like a merge of the old and the new, and it really is with him.
Yeah.
And along with his passing ability, the host.
Yeah. He is ridiculous, bro. He had, I want to say 27 and 20. I think, matter of fact, he had a 20, 20 and 10 triple double, bro.
Right. He joined some legends on that list. Putting Shaq, Wilt, like, that's crazy. In the playoff game, by the way.
Oh yeah, with his team down, like, that's, of course, it's disappointing as a Laker, I'm sure. Like, and like you said, Anthony Davis should have been touching the ball every time down the floor in the fourth, at least, instead of I get it. It's, LeBron's being LeBron, D'Angelo Russell's hitting the shots, but like you said, and I think I saw Kenyon Martin talking about this on the podcast. I think it was on Gilbert show, but he was like, even if he's not shooting the ball every time, he should be getting a touch because he's got. And I agree. It's It's very simple. Like, run your offense through AD because he's been cooking all night. Like, I don't feel like he was really being stopped. But then they just didn't get the ball to him anymore. And it's like, well, I get it. You run a pick and roll with AD and LeBron, but get AD the ball at least. And then if he's getting double, all right, now you got an open shot for D'Lo. Or you got an open shot for Austin Reeves or whoever. Like, let him be the focal point in that situation. And on the other side, Jokic was not going to be denied. This man was just... He's an anomaly for sure, bro. Like, he can't be stopped, but even though you can get in front of him and you can outrun him, you can outjump him, it doesn't matter because he's just so clever in how he decides to make a move, you know?
There were some positives, although I'm sure it's going to be real hard to focus on those positives after the game like that. If you're the Lakers, one thing that we saw that seemed to be working, but at the same time, I don't know because Joker still went off at the end, was if you go at Joker on offense, it seemed to play the role with his fatigue, but at the same time, I don't know because he balled out. So like, because it seemed like that was affecting him early on. And shout out to the Nuggets for making adjustments because at first Joker was on AD, and then they moved Aaron Gordon to be on AD. And the Nuggets did make adjustments to that pick and roll. Because at first AD was getting easy buckets, but they shifted in the second half, and it's particularly in the fourth quarter. And they made sure to still cover and shade AD. It's like you got to give and take. We rather have someone else go off than your superstar. So, but at the same time, as the Lakers, you could have played more out of the post. AD he is a playmaker. He can do it. He has the ability to do it. So,
yeah.
But at the same time, bro, we ain't talk about this yet. This was their 10th straight loss to this Nuggets team.
Oh yeah. Forgot about that.
Now, I don't think I've ever been in a situation in my life where I've just lost 10 straight times or something. I'm like,
no 10 game losing streak for Q.
I mean, like, I don't. That's rough, man. That has to be demoralizing. Because that means you play every type of defense, every type of rotation, different types of personnel. And it's not working.
Yeah.
And what's significant about this Nuggets team is that they played the Lakers on significant nights where you think that the Lakers will have more motivation to win, and they still lost. For example, LeBron hit the 40,000 point mark against the Nuggets. They lost. Yeah. Yep. Opening night, ring night. You think the Lakers would be motivated, revenge? Still lost.
Wow. Huh. I didn't realize some of these games. Like I know they've met up. They obviously meet a lot being in the same conference and playoffs last year too. But wow, that's kind of mind blowing to think. Dang, they haven't won any of these significant games, huh?
Nope. They have not.